good and having a great Saturday. So I was going to unbox the Habit Rouge Spirit that I've just got. I really got excited after talking to Sebastian Furtado. He had got his and he had tried it and he really liked it. And I'm like, okay, let me just, maybe this is a sign. Maybe I need to get to try this. So I ordered mine from the Guerlain website, and lo and behold, I think it was delivered yesterday, but a little bit later than the time that usually. Hi, Deshaun, how are you? It was a little bit later than usually when the mailman comes, so I didn't. I had checked the mailbox, but I didn't see this. Anyways, Rose de Jamal is a scent of the night. Oh, I haven't tried that one actually. I should probably try one. Yeah, so this was delivered yesterday. I didn't see it in the mailbox, and I was just randomly checking my trackings, and I saw that it says delivered, and I'm like, I haven't seen it. Oops. So I went and sure it is. There is Habit Rouge Spirit. So for those of you who don't know, I doubt there will be a lot of people here who don't know this. So this one, it's a new release of 2025. The perfumer is Delphine Yelk. I'm saying that apparently her last name is Yelk. And the notes are iris, nutmeg, vanilla absolute, vanilla, and oak. And you shall see. I guess this is with the collaboration with Hennessy, which is apparently a alcohol company. I'm not very savvy in these things. So, and here we have it. So this is a box. It comes in this box, and they sent me a sample of Rosa Palisandro. I've never tried that one, and there is 2 other samples that they've sent me. So let's try these ones and see where things are at. So my nails are quite short, so I don't know if I'm gonna. All right, so we are successful in opening it. So there you have it. Just the corner got crushed a little bit in transit, but that's all right. And we are opening it. And what do we have here? Hi, Doc. How are you? And we do have It's Habit Rouge Spirit. We shall see what's this about. I'm hoping that it's not a letdown, because you never know. These days with some fragrances. But apparently, I don't. If anyone has information on this, is it new release? It's not any. It's a limited release or not? Because I'm hearing 2 different things. Like there are people saying it's limited release, and I saw. I think the perfume guy said it wasn't a limited release, but when I see it on the website, it is advertised as limited release. Don't forget to spray that shit live to see if it's primed. Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm trying to do here. And I am very, it's a little bit of a, what do you call it? Rookie night. So I ran out of the tester strips. I've ordered some, but they're not here yet. So now we're going to use the cart here. And let's see. Well, it was primed. Okay. The sprayer is nice. Who knows with Guerlain? I hate those bottles. This is it doesn't say patchouli, but is it sure it doesn't have patchouli? Because there's a boozy patchouli note in the opening. Let's see. It doesn't say patchouli, is it? No. So there is right off the bat. It's I'm smelling some boozy patchouli, vanilla, a little bit of the iris in the opening. So I don't know. Let me just see what it reminds me of. obviously, the Habit Rouge Parfum had a lot of patchouli in the opening. And hi. So Habit Rouge Parfum had a lot of patchouli, a lot more patchouli than this, but this is patchouli a little bit toned down. Then I do smell, yeah, I know. And now I'm getting a little bit more of the, there's a patchouli, there's a boozy aspect, and there's vanilla. You know, I'm actually curious. Let me just go get my bottle of the parfum and see what these are about. Hold on a second. Oh, God. Hold on a second here. Where was the bottle of the parfum? So now we have this one. So this is the parfum one. It's almost, the color is almost identical too. The only difference between is, like, you see that there's a little bit of a texture to this. I need Habit Rouge from Patel and Rouge. And then this is the Privé. So Habit Rouge Privé, and that's the, in terms of if they are smelling alike, we shall find another card and try this. Because I saw someone was saying that these were quite alike from the Parfum and the Spirit. I wouldn't say they are that close. I mean, they're obviously, you can tell that they are the flankers of the same fragrance. A lot less vanilla in the Parfum, a lot more patchouli. And I don't know why today I'm getting some leather. Like, is there leather in this? Like, it's weird. There's a little bit of a leather in this one that I'm getting today. And then we are going to try. You can tell I'm not prepared at all. Let's take Habit Rouge Privé. Habit Rouge Privé. Guys, please like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't. Push the notification button. All of that nice things. Habit Rouge Privé is quite different than these two Habit Rouge. Habit Rouge Privé, to me, like, it has a little bit more of the bright top notes with the ginger and bergamot, and then there's a little bit of a soapy quality, maybe mostly likely because it's coming from the orange blossom, and a lot less patchouli and in this one, and not right away the vanilla. So I feel like between the three of these, I'm just gonna say, all right, and let's see this one. I think if I'm gonna put it order, it would be Privé. Privé probably would be number 1. This would be number 2, the Spirit, and Parfum would be number 3 from my yeah, there are so many flankers. And then there's like the older, like, you know, I have the Habit Rouge dress code. There's that. I have actually something coming. I have the Habit Rouge, what you may call it, just the regular EDP or EDT on the way. So that's coming out. After so many discontinued, it can be sustainable. Yeah, right. I mean, the thing is, like, look how many Black Robe Noir, Black Robe Noir, La Petite Robe Noire they've had, right? Like, it is their thing, and it may just continue doing it. I don't know if this is the way it goes. Next year, I'll be buying any sort of special edition of Habit Rouge. Most likely I'll try to get a sample and just try it, but that's about it. Same way I'm kind of thinking about the Imagine, because every year they're coming with a new one, and everybody is getting more and more expensive. So Imagine it's going to be like, I don't know, this year probably will be like $1,200 Canadian. And then what am I going to do? Saint Fume says Habit Rouge is more like the older brother to Roja Danger Parfum Parfum cologne. Crazy thing is, both bottle are red. I have Habit Rouge Parfum, but don't know what I think of it. Yeah, it's a tough one to take, to be honest. And I said, as I said, it's the least favorite of the three that I have. Well, if you ask me, like, obviously my vintage Abbey Rouge dress code is my favorite, but um, from the modern versions, I would say the Privé first, and then I would say the Spirit, and not having Spirit tried on the skin, obviously on the skin it might be different. I guess that's the legacy of Guerlain. It's such an old house. I wonder how many fragrances they have throughout their whole entire history. So yeah, so you're looking at, like, that's one of the things. So I was talking to Sebastian about, so this book, this is something that I really wanted to get my hands on, and this book contains perfume bottles of Guerlain since 1828. And then you look at all those things, and there are names that I've never ever heard of, and this is, how many years into kind of knowing Guerlain and things like that. I've never ever seen anything like that, but partly because they are probably so antique. Like Shores Caprice, what the hell is that? Like triple extrait de Gardenia. I've never seen that one. But these are 1830s, right? Like these are 1830s fragrances. And whatever that is, it's called what? Something extrait de Chypre. It's probably their kind of raw material. Double extrait of Journée d'Épargne, or something. And there's the vetiver. All these very, very old bottles. I have never seen any bottles in these format, even like empty. Like I know people sell the empty bottles of these things, but I haven't seen an empty bottle as such. Balmoral bottle. I have not seen anything like that. Like this looks like even sealed when they've taken a picture of it. So I'm presumably that's the real fragrance, or maybe just the what do you call it? Just the demo model is in there. All are these kind of really, really, really cool bottles, and old. I wonder if they have Habit Rouge here, and they should probably have Habit Rouge because this is, I don't know what year this book is from. And these are like more, I mean, I've seen the Rue de la Paix and stuff like that. That's 1908. Is that an English version of the book? Yes. Sorry. I had to look because one part of it was French. Yes, yes, it is. It is the English version of the book, and that's the Soulevant. And then let's see up to where it goes. I've seen some of these things, like these are like when they made those lotions and stuff like that. They even made toothpaste. Watch shake bottles. That's Coq d'Or, I think. I have never had. I have a puffer of that one, like it's a powder thing. Oh, you've only seen it in French one. Yes, I paid a pretty penny for this one. It became available on Amazon for like a minute, and it was gone. It came from Germany too. The war bottles. So these are kind of the Amorpha bottles. Oh, okay, yeah, the Amorpha bottles, and which apparently Dior is now. Oh, look at this! Like, and then we go into getting the Habit Rouge bottle. So there's the Habit Rouge bottles in here. So this is what year? 1965 was the launching year of Eau de Cologne Habit Rouge, and then there was, I guess that's 1965. In 1985, there was a new label for Eau de Cologne, and then in 1996, there was Eau de Toilette. So they came in Eau de Toilette in the side one. And I wonder if that's like they have changed. Where do bottles go to? And this is more probably contemporary. Large display. Oh, this is their makeup stuff. Look at that. I've never seen anything like that. Wow. Interesting. So yeah. So I think this is... okay. So I think this goes up to year 2000 or something. And then And then there's another book that I got. I haven't looked into Guerlain. Hold on, maybe I can bring it down here. Oh. This is another book. This is more current book of the Guerlain's bottles. And if you're looking at the, this is a little bit more like a, how can I say, it's kind of fancy schmancy, just focus on really large print and stuff like that. It's just most of a coffee table book, like something like that. It's not as focused on history. I don't think anything about the, yeah, I don't really see anything about like cataloging bottles. It's mostly just that kind of coffee table book. It's just sad. They should, I know that they have a list of all their, they have their list of all their fragrances, like with and whatnot, but it would be nice to have known them all. That book was released in 1997. Oh, okay, yes, it says, oh, let me see, it said 19, the last part was 1900 to 1997, so that probably what it was. I would hope they would keep the first editions of what they release in a vault or house of prestige. So apparently they, not sure if they have kept anything like that, but I know that they have the whole the coffret of like their, they probably haven't kept all of that, but they have recreated some of the old ones, and they have kept it in that. But maybe there is some. I don't. Who knows? The book was yeah. So there was that, which is very interesting. Like, you know, you see a fragrance coming out all of a sudden, like you've never seen it, but it's it is possible that would be a Guerlain. What was I trying to do here? I also had, guys, please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, all of that. So let's see if the, now, funny enough, look, this Parfum has the most staining power. I don't know what's that about, but that's the Parfum one, and it has the most staining thing about. Still, I think my top favorite is this, is the Habit Rouge Privé, and then the next would be Spirit. It's not going to be something mind-blowing. It's not going to be something that you're gonna not know what to do about. But it is a nice fragrance. Now, I don't know if it's a limited release or not. There are some websites saying it's a limited release, and some websites are saying not limited release. So, hi, Pearly. How are you? How's work going? And with that, I have a couple things. I actually had forgotten what I've got from the fragrance net until it showed up at the door. So there's this one. There's this one. It's called Chopard Imperial Iris Malika. I hear a lot of good things about this fragrance. I looked at it. And then I want a barrel-aged heritage spirit. And then this one, so, which is Velvet Amber Sun, but this is the new version. So I have two bottles of this. Like there's I have a 150 ml bottle. I have 250 ml bottle, but partial of Velvet Amber Sun. This is how crazy I am about this fragrance, and this is the newer one. So I'm not sure how big of a difference it is, but as soon as I saw it, I could not get it, not get it. So I did get it. This was before agreement with the calendar. It takes about 3 weeks until these things get to me, so it's not, this was prior to that. I don't know. With the Chopard, this, I have tried a few things from them. They have like a, they have some lineup of fresh fragrances, like, what was it? There's a kind of a lemony fragrance from them that is pretty nice. I just saw this thing coming on, and it's like, oh, why not? So now I gotta have to curb down on the spending. That's gonna be hard. But you know, guys, I found, like, this morning I was going through my samples, and there are so many sample kits I have that I have not tried and I have not reviewed. I'm gonna have to commit to Thank you, Lunar Angst. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have so many sample sets that I have to really go through and just give it a review. Like people have give it to me, you know, like I've got it like when I wasn't at Exxon's, I've got them when I was at the Scent Explorer. I really need to go through them, and I'm gonna try to spend this time out reviewing those ones. So this one, Iris Malika, was launched in 2022. The nose behind it is Dora Bagrish. And the notes are wild berries, spices, pink pepper, iris, ylang ylang, jasmine, woodsy notes, spices, Peru balsam, benzoin, and tonka bean. And let's see if this one is primed. You know what I don't like though, like OCD kicking in. Just turn this thing on when you're putting the spray on. Very, very pleasant. It's playful. That's like you could smell the juicy berries, and there's some spices that make it not too juvenile, but it's a happy fragrance. This is would be the one of those that I would say it's a happy fragrance. And iris and ylang ylang, I don't get, but it's I really like how the berries have been composed in the top. Like it's quite juicy, fresh, and then but it's not very childish. And I can smell the iris coming through, but not a lot yet. So we shall see as it dries down. If you have not tried, I'm not gonna unbox this because this is an absolutely gorgeous amber fragrance. I still have 2 partial bottle of it. I just got it just because for now. If you have not tried Dolce & Gabbana Velvet Amber Sun, this is basically same line as like your actually, where is this Carner that I tried this morning? Basically same line as the Amber de Soul from Carner, or Amber Précieux from Mitra-et-le-Parfum and Gantier, and those kind of things. It's absolutely gorgeous. So those were those 2 that came. I was wondering what's in the package since I forgot what it was. This one, the Dolce & Gabbana Velvet Amber Sun. This is an absolutely gorgeous one, and as soon as it popped up in Fragrance Net, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get one. Then what else is here? What did we try? I have been trying to organize my samples. I ended up finding a cute mini of Monsieur. This is so cute, isn't it? Look at this. The less I buy, the more I appreciate what I have. Exactly. It takes patience, though. Where's Pradeep now? Who knows? And then we have this little Chloe that I found. I find this little, you know, the minis are so cute of the fragrances. I have a thing for my minis. I mean, and then, you know, people are nice, and sometimes they throw these kind of things in the packages. So I have some of the Jo Malones. From the fragrances that I have, and I pulled out some to review, I have a sample kit from Mitra-et-le-Parfum. I think this was actually Exxon's. Is it Exxon's? Or this is Scent Explorer 2024. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna have to try this. They have some really good fragrances. I had Amber Platine, and I have Moroccan Iris, and that's really gorgeous. So there's that. So there's the discovery set of that. There is some from Ormond Jane called Petite Fours. So Petite Fours, I don't know. That one. This house is a very interesting house. So I have some from House of Coreto. I really like the kind of the design of the sample box. I will have to go through this. Then I have. This probably is a year-old sample that I've got, and I have not tried it. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Doing laundry? Oh, just a sec. Okay. Yes. Coming. All right, I gotta go. I am summoned. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.